What are in the most livable cities in the world to live in 2022? Any list of cities that rank high on an annual survey of living conditions is referred to commonly as the world's most livable cities. A livable city must not only provide clean water, clean air, enough food, and shelter for everyone, but it must also foster a feeling of community and provide welcoming environments for everyone, especially young people, to develop social skills, an autonomy sense, and identity. In addition, a frontrunner has been declared for the world's most livable city. We've also been told which the world's most beautiful cities are and which the world's friendliest cities are. The results are in for the Economist Intelligence Unit's Global Livability Report, March 2022. This ranks the best places to live in the world, including 172 cities in 5 categories: stability, healthcare, culture and environment, education, and infrastructure. In this research, Canada and New Zealand took up over half of the top 10. And before you even look, be warned that 0 U.S. cities made the cut again. There's always next year. If you are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button to receive the most recent updates and shocking truths and facts every week. Counting down, here are the 10 best places to live in the world. Number 10. Osaka, Japan and Melbourne, Australia. Japan's third largest city, after Tokyo and Yokohama, is frequently overshadowed by the country's capital, but there are numerous reasons why it has become a destination in its own right. To begin, Osaka is one of the best food cities in Japan, with must-try regional delicacies such as takoyaki, battered, fried octopus balls, and okonomiyaki, grilled savory pancakes with a variety of additions. We also enjoy the city's baseball culture, neon-lit neighborhoods, and the stunning Osaka Castle. Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne is widely considered to be Australia's cultural capital. With a strong artsy vibe, amazing museums, and an endless selection of cool bars, eateries, and festivals. It's also the city of sports fans. The residents of Melbourne come from all around the world. On the downside, Melbourne is famous for its changeable weather. Residents often experience 4 seasons in one day. The cost of living is relatively high and slightly cheaper than in Sydney. Number 9. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam, probably the most liberal city in the world, is also known by its infamous nickname, Europe's sin capital. Job opportunities just keep opening. In addition, Amsterdam's startup scene is flourishing, offering even more options in the job market. What's more is that its transportation system has been voted one of the best in the world. Also, Amsterdam's high quality of life comes at one of the lowest costs of living of the European capitals. With its historic city center, healthy work and life balance, competitive business benefits, and cultural diversity are some of the best reasons to boast. On the other hand, it's clean and safe. It has a lovely environment, with little traffic or pollution, and beautiful canals that give the city a special ambience. For someone like me who values ethnic and cultural diversity, this statistic is a welcome one. In fact, one source states that Amsterdam has residents from more countries than any other city in the world. Despite Amsterdam's obvious history and beautiful old architecture and canals, the city has a cool, youthful vibe. Number 8. Toronto, Canada. Toronto is an amazing place to live. It's an international and multicultural metropolis that has something to offer for just about everyone. The city is extremely attractive to young professionals from all over the world for that exact reason. It's also Canada's largest city and all-around economic capital. If you've heard it once, you've heard it 1,000 times. Canadians are friendly people. This still rings true in Toronto, even if it's a major international urban center now. While its people may indeed live life at a faster pace than the rest of the country, on the other hand, Toronto is a friendly multicultural city in all of Canada. Number 7. Frankfurt, Germany. In Frankfurt, you are more likely to hear English, Spanish, Hindi, or Turkish than German. Roughly 35% of inhabitants have a foreign citizenship, making international friends and getting to know other ways of living is easier here than anywhere else in Germany. Frankfurt, located in southwest Germany and sitting on the Main River, is only the 5th largest city in Germany. But don't be fooled by its size. The metropolis, also known as Manhattan, is one of the most important economic centers in the world. All the big players in international banking, including the European Central Bank, call this city home. In other words, Frankfurt is where all monetary policy decisions for an area that houses around 330 million people are made. Frankfurt has one of the lowest unemployment rates in Germany and attracts thousands of expats every year. Frankfurt is the second richest city in Germany, but the uncomfortable truth is that disparities between haves and have-nots in Germany have risen sharply since the 2008 financial crisis. Frankfurt is quite rich and not too big, so here the so-called hidden gap between rich and poor is especially visible. Number 6. Geneva. Geneva is a very luxurious place to live. The city is well looked after, public services are maintained to high standards, and it is very safe. If you enjoy culture, eating out or hiking in the mountains, then Geneva is the place for you. Despite being one of the most expensive cities in the world, Geneva proves its livability with a perfect healthcare score. It is the home of the Red Cross, after all, and high numbers for stability and infrastructure. There's no denying the city's natural beauty. Either it boasts expansive views of the Alps and Jura Mountains, and, of course, is home to Lake Geneva. With a daily commute that gorgeous, we can see why people are eager to move here. Number 5. Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, the fifth most densely populated city in North America, is located on Canada's westernmost Pacific shores in the province of British Columbia. Vancouver is known for its high-rises surrounded by beautiful nature. It is also known for its diverse population, who enjoy its unparalleled nature. Vancouver is known for its rain, its ancient forests, its ecologically minded locals, and its seawall. Locals and tourists alike know Vancouver for its world-famous swimming, surfing, and hiking along the Pacific Ocean. Vancouver is known for being one of the world's most livable cities. It has a perfect balance of nature and city life that makes it so livable. The relatively small size of the city makes for minimal daily commutes, allowing even the most career-focused to enjoy some leisure time. Also, Vancouver is famous because of Stanley Park, the Olympic Games, and the Museum of Anthropology. Number 4. Calgary, Canada. Calgary is a city in the western Canadian province of Alberta. It is the third largest city and fifth largest metropolitan area in Canada. Calgary's economy includes activity in the energy, financial services, film and television, transportation, logistics, technology, manufacturing, health and wellness, and tourism sectors. In 2015, Calgary had the highest number of millionaires per capita of any major Canadian city. In 2022, Calgary was ranked alongside Zurich as the third most livable city in the world. Calgary enjoys more days of sunshine than any other major Canadian city and is less than an hour's drive from the majestic Rockies. It offers fresh air, open spaces, parks and pathways, and mountains and rivers. Number 3. Zurich, Switzerland. Switzerland's largest city is one of the best livable cities in the world, with its clean and safe streets. Rich cultural lives in the country's financial and cultural center. It means the economy is good, and there are plenty of opportunities to boast in your personal and career life. Switzerland's largest city and economic hub, Zurich may seem one-dimensional at first glance, with a reputation for being hyper-efficient and severe. The fact that you'll find spotless streets and trains that always run on time is true, but the city is full of surprises. Come summertime, you'll find citizens swimming in the Limmat River, playing volleyball in the parks, and riding their bikes to grab a scoop of gelato. Zurich is also something of a haven for young creative, which means you can find plenty of art galleries and fantastic restaurants along both banks. Number 2. Copenhagen, Denmark. Denmark is widely regarded as one of the happiest places in the world, so it makes sense that Copenhagen is listed as one of the most highly regarded cities in the world. General quality of life is high here, and no doubt the city's many initiatives help put locals' minds at ease. Its stable economy, good education, and social safety mean locals enjoy all the benefits of the Scandinavian good life, while the shopping streets, cozy cafes, and excellent restaurants are a bonus to visitors and residents alike. Furthermore, the working conditions in the city are among the best in the world. Salaries are high, and the welfare system doesn't only support locals, but foreigners as well. Secondly, Copenhagen is a city in which living is easy when it comes to life's daily issues. For example, everyone speaks English, and there are 24-hour buses and metro lines, making commuting even after midnight super easy, and the crime rate is low. Number 1. The best city of the world. Vienna in Austria. Vienna is the capital city of Austria. Vienna is famous for its fantastic living standards. It's relatively cheap for residents of Europe. It's safe, with lots of green places and a high-standard educational system. Most importantly, Vienna is famous because of its wine, coffee, and loving dogs all over the world. As well as, Vienna is the home of the oldest zoo still functioning today, Tiergarten Schönbrunn, founded in 1752. It is the only capital in the world that produces its own wine, with over 1,500 acres of vineyards in its territory. Vienna is also called the City of Dreams. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, lived and worked in Vienna. You might be wondering which are the worst cities in the world. But don't worry, because I've included the 5 worst cities in 2022 as a bonus tip. The 5 worst cities in the world on this list are: Number 1, Damascus, Syria. Number 2, Lagos, Nigeria. Number 3, Tripoli, Libya. Number 4, Algiers, Algeria. Number 5, Karachi, Pakistan. Well, my friends, these were top 10 most livable cities of the world to live in 2022. If you liked the video, give a big thumbs up and subscribe to be a part of this journey to wealth and success. I will see you soon.